Hi, I'm Fred Smith, talking about registrations on Yamaha Ranger keyboards, and today we're going to explore various ways of getting the rhythm to stop while you're playing. So we'll investigate doing that manually. Of course, if you've got a rhythm going and you hit the stop button, that's what stops it. But you can't start it up again except by hitting another button. So if instead of hitting the stop button when the rhythm is going, you hit the sync start button, it's going to start up again, but as soon as you play another chord. Hopefully that's all pretty basic to you, but here's something you might not know. If you're in fingered mode, you can get just the drums to play by hitting any 3 adjacent keys. So if we get the rhythm going, change chords during the song, and play 3 adjacent keys, you get just the drums. And then back to the regular style. Okay, the other option you have is to use sync stop. So if I've got that on, then it'll play as long as my hands are on the keyboard, and it won't play when my hands are off the keyboard. So let's see how we bring that into a registration. So we've got this song here in my Merry Oldsmobile, and when we get to the start, come away with me Lucille, I want to hold that note. So I've got this registration with regular rhythms, and when I get to here, I've got sync stop turned on, and then I've got regular rhythms from here. And as I move along in my sequence, the registration is going to allow me to use this, control the rhythm just with my hands on the keyboard. So let's hear what that sounds like. So there, and I could have held that note for as long as I wanted, as long as my left hand is off the keyboard. So our next example is, if you don't want the style to sound, well then turn the volume down to 0. So here in this song, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, we don't want the rhythm, the style to sound, and deck the halls with balls of holly. So when I get to there, which is R7 in my sequence, I've got the style volume set down to 0. So let's see how that sounds. So there you can use that when you want to continue a tempo, but you just don't want the left hand to sound. So you just turn the style volume down to 0 in a particular registration. So the next example is that, of course, the most effective way of getting the rhythm to stop is to play an ending, because once the ending's over, you don't have any more rhythm going. So here, in the example that I've got here with Mary's Boy Child, the way I play it at the end, I want to be able to control the tempo in my right hand. So I've got a style that will play an ending, or not a style, a registration will play an ending. I keep going in my right hand. The next registration has sync start in it, so it will allow me to start up again. So let's hear how that sounds. So in that example, you saw the registration change, and it changed because I hit the pedal and moved along in my sequence. And I moved from one registration that had the rhythm going, another registration had the ending. I was able to control the tempo with my right hand, and then I moved to the next registration that had sync start programmed into it, and off we went again. So now we are going to combine those examples, because in that one I didn't mind the ending playing. But in most cases, you just want the rhythm to stop and you don't want any sound coming out. So the way you do that is to combine them. So here we have a registration where I've got the ending turned on in the registration and I've got the style volume set to 0. So now I'm going to get my ending. I can play whatever tempo I want. Nothing's going to sound in this style. And then when I move to the next registration, it will start up again because I've got sync start set into it. So we're just going to move over to the bridge here in this song and show you how that sounds. So there you go. Various ways of getting registrations to control the rhythm for you so that you can keep your hands on the keyboard. Thanks for watching.